Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Mars Horizon, episode 3. In the previous episode I was able to do a lunar orbit, and that got me second place, which means I got some pretty healthy science rewards. The next part for getting to the moon is going to require a ton of research, and I have a very healthy research buff, but it's not quite that good. So I'm not going to go for that mission just yet. Now I am interested to see what the other guys are up to. Let's say animals in space. Japan is working on that, and they're going to launch in 10 months. Okay. My artificial satellite is already in progress. I mean, I have this mission going. Satellite imaging, nobody's working on that yet. It's going to give me a bunch of support and a bunch of science. Okay, let's see if I can get that one first. So that is going to be this one. It's going to take 750 research, which I'll be able to get done in 1 month. Let's get that done quickly. As for other missions, are there any cheap request missions? Yes, a guidance systems test again. Why not? Well, it depends on how expensive this thing is going to be. 78,000. That's pretty doable. Let's get that thing built. Go to solar system and continue on. The artificial satellite, I still need to design a launch vehicle for that. And when I was about to do that, the Orbital mission came up. So let's go with the upper stage. Something preferably not too expensive. Unfortunately, the Jupiter is pretty terrible. It's going to save me about 30k, whatever. This is not that bad. Booster phase, it's going to be the Jupiter as well, for a total price of 249,000. Launch reliability, 79%. Let's get this thing done in 4 months. That's how long it's going to take to build. Build the vehicle, continue on. Now, it's not a mission that's going to give me any kind of huge rewards, but it is one that I want to get out of the way, the artificial satellite. It's going to give me a bit of research and a bit of support. The support, however, should be going up very quickly, because I have achieved that lunar thing, and that means I'm going to get a next tier. And funding review is, well, now. About International Geophysical Year. The International Geophysical Year, a global initiative to gain more geophysical data on the Earth, is taking place in 3 years' time. Organizers have requested that your agency launches a satellite to collect the required data. If accepted, your agency will be expected to complete the satellite imaging mission within 3 years of the current date. That should be possible, because I'm already working on it. You'll receive 750,000 immediately and 750,000 if successful. Yes, I will do that. Your agency's performance has been reviewed and my budget has been increased, because I'm now getting 105,000 a month. Next year is 131. In order to get there, I'll need quite a bunch of support, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Satellite imaging is now complete, and I'll also need a payload. So that one is going to take about 2 months. Next month. Optimization available. Your engineers have identified a way to optimize a key component of the Explorer payload for your upcoming artificial satellite mission. They estimate an increase 10% to payload reliability, which is 65% currently. Though the work will require additional funding of 100,000. No. That's way too expensive. Rejected. Okay, launch reliability 71%. And this is the guidance test launch. Let's set a, well, do I really need that much of a bonus here? This is more of a filler mission. Let's take a 10% bonus, although it's 250, no, never mind. Next month. Unless this month is good enough. Yes, current date. We're gonna go right now. GOES research complete. This is going to mean that I can now get that planetary data, that orbit, what was it again? Let me get to that. First, this test launch. Oh, it's pouring rain again. 20%? Screw that, I'm not launching today. I'll launch in April. Because I don't really want to lose that kind of buff. Okay, the research is complete. Satellite imaging. I have completed the research, but so have the Japanese. Unfortunately, I don't have a mission slot right now, because both of my missions are active. The guidance systems test is going to come up in a month, and the artificial satellite completes in 1 month, the construction of the launch vehicle. After that, I'll still have to set a launch date. So right now, I cannot do another mission. What I can do is already start advancing, but in order to get this thing, I'll probably need a better launch vehicle. So let's go with something that can accompany the Redstone upper stage. This thing has a weight of 6,400 kilograms. This thing, yeah, they can all carry that. This Redstone is 55% launch reliability plus 5% per launch. So that's up to a maximum of 80%, which is about similar as this one. Production time, built 3 months, 4 months, 3 months. Very expensive, this Atlas one. Atlas? 392 versus mere 220. I'll take the Redstone booster, thank you very much. Next month. Redstone research complete. That was fast. Artificial satellite vehicle complete. Now we're going to set the next part of the mission, which is a launch date, but first the guidance systems test. Let's hope it's not pouring rain today. Come on. What is it with this weather? Can we get some good weather in May? Because this is not very helpful. Alright, I need to set a training focus, 400 with a maximum 25% bonus. This is the artificial satellite. I don't really care too much about the bonus, because I want to work on the next phase. So let's set this thing to launch in May. Just a 5% bonus. Next research tier. I'll still need to research 2 more in order to unlock the contractors. What is something that I would likely use? The Delta is exceptionally reliable, but also very expensive. Still, if I have a mission that I absolutely want to get completed, then I think a Delta would be able to do it. Artificial satellite launch, here we go. I'm definitely the last one to do this. No rain, please. Okay, it looks decent enough. Let's go. We are good for launch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're away.
We have liftoff.
Hasn't blown up yet. Would be nice to see this artificial satellite go through, just to get another waypoint, another milestone. Okay, no negative events. Very good. Continuing on. The sounding rocket now has a another 15% reliability. Oh, sorry, this was the guidance missile system. Guidance system test. So that was just a flat-off bonus. Okay, good. That means that I can now get to work on this one, satellite imaging. Plan the mission. Let's get the payload built. This thing is going to be pretty expensive, payload-wise, at 285,000. It has a payload rating of 2 stars. And if I reduce... Oh, sorry. It generates more resources. Right. Okay, never mind. Reliability. This does get me more power. I have the funding for it. And I'm going to get another 750 if I complete the mission. Plus, if I can get a high amount of objectives done, I'll get another bonus. So I'm going to go with the more expensive one. It's going to take me a few months to build that. 3 months. That's not terrible. Go to missions. Yes, the artificial satellite is ready to launch. Let's get that thing up there. Weather looks good. Good conditions. Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's busy at the launch pad today.
We have liftoff.
It's interesting how I'm getting to the moon before I even get an artificial satellite up. Okay, we made it into the neutral part. That's good. Reliability for the Jupiter goes up a little bit and Able gains 4%. Nice work. Now then, we need to do an orbital insertion. If I can get 3 bonus or 3 comms and 3 data, I'll get another 50% bonus reward. 4 turns remaining, but only 2 actions per turn. Now I have 4 power. If I can get this one done and then that one done, that immediately completes it, and I'll take another... Oh, I cannot get another power. So be it. No! That's terrible. Okay, resist that. Because I do need that thing completed. No, 86%. 87. Okay, so that's immediately one of the bonus objectives completed. But now I need to get 3 data. If I can get power and then this one, and then the next phase do this, I'll be able to get that 3 data that's required. Let's go. Please don't fail. No! Oh, that sucks. It means I get no communication. No, I'm going to have to resist that. Which means I'll first need to charge it up. So that's going to be another turn. And now I need to get this one done. And charge 1. And that should be able to complete the mission. Yeah, there we go. 97. Job done. 4 data confirmed. So that completes the 50% bonus reward. And the mission is a success. I was 5th to do it, but I completed the milestone, albeit a little late. I get 315 research for 2 months as a bonus, which is going to help me unlock a few more parts. I'm still currently researching the Delta. Funding review in 8 months, and the payload for the... what was that called? The satellite imaging is complete in 3 months. Race to space. The prospect of launching the first human into space is dominating the newspapers. Most have labeled it an impossible endeavor, while the less skeptical outlets claim a rival agency are bound to get there first. Several have contacted your agency for a statement. Judging by my research, I'm saying I'm not going to do it, because I don't think I'll win it. If I say I will win it and I don't, I think I'm going to lose some support. So I'm going to say no, I will not enter this race. The Delta research is complete. Very good. And for the other one, I'll also take the Delta. Next month. Delta research complete. Good. So now I can get contractors. Contractors are a way to get certain buffs/debuffs based on what you pick for a contractor. The question is, do I really need this? Well, yeah, it's going to allow me to do better in pretty much every mission. UFO fever. The discovery of debris, likely belonging to a weather balloon, has sparked a wave of conspiracy theories surrounding UFOs. Several questionable magazines have approached your agency for comment. While your researchers urge dismissing such stories, your PR team has noted the potential for drumming up interest in space exploration. I'm going to say no, there is no such thing as a UFO. You dismissed it. We don't need to make them up. There are enough wonders in our solar system. Agreed. Okay, the payload is complete for the satellite imaging. Now we need to get this thing into space. The launch reliability is suffering a minus 10% debuff, so I need to make sure that the launch vehicle compensates for that. Fortunately, this is what I have the deltas for. The delta has a launch reliability of 80%. So I'm going to go with this one. And... oh. Oh crap, I don't have the boosters yet. Apparently, this is a pretty heavy part. Oh crap, I need the launch pad. I don't have a medium launch pad yet. Oh no. Launch reliability should be good enough. I can already start building it. But what I need is a way to get that thing built. Now, if I switch from one research to another, I believe I lose all progress. Any progress made on contract... oh, will be retained. Never mind, we're going to switch right away. Because this is going to take 1,000 research. That's a lot. At 114 per month, it's going to take me a long time. Is there a quick mission that I can do? Another system test. Sure. Let's build another sounding rocket. Because I need the bonuses. Open Skies Debate. A global symposium is taking place to establish laws regarding territorial space for orbiting satellites. The proposed treaty states that all nations should have free access to space. Your advisors believe supporting the treaty will improve diplomatic relationships with the other space agencies, though opposing it may prove popular with sections of our media. I'm going to support this. I personally don't believe that you can claim space, so I'm going to say yes. The Open Skies goes. 10% reputation with all other agencies. Alright, our sounding rocket once again is ready to go. Launch reliability has been buffed to 86%. And this one... a 25% bonus on 250 is really not that impressive. We just need to get this thing up and away as soon as possible. A 10% bonus means 275 research. Meh. Just go. Just go. Just throw that thing up there. Guidance system test. Ready to launch. If successful, the reward will be 263. Launch reliability 87% because we have adequate conditions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Away.
We have liftoff.
We have liftoff, and let's hope it doesn't blow up halfway through the liftoff. So far, so good. Looks like the mission was a success. Yep. Job done. Sounding rocket is now... holy shit. It's almost 100% reliable. 263 for 1 month. I'll take every buff to research that I can get. Are there any more requests? Nothing? Crap. Because that means that there is really not that much for me to do. What are they working on? What are the other guys doing? The Russians are launching an animal into space in 4 months. They've completed the lunar orbit and they're currently researching human in space. See, this is the problem. They're too far ahead with that mission. That's why I refused to join the space race. Or at least the human space race. ESA is looking at the lunar orbit. They're going to do that in 1 month. Their previous launch failed. So they still have to get to that milestone. And they're currently researching mission control expansion. Which is the one that I already have. So I can do 2 missions. And they're researching nothing? They completed the artificial satellite and they have no upcoming launch. So they probably just launched something. And the Japanese already put an animal into space. They're pretty advanced. Because that means that mission-wise, they completed this one and that one. But I'm probably way ahead on getting the satellite imaging done. Yeah, Japanese are researching it, but they're not likely to get there soon. Okay, good. The problem is that launch pad. That needs to get researched quickly. Oh, good. Radiation belts discovered. Data from your recent artificial satellite mission has confirmed that belts of trapped radiation surround Earth, shielding the planet from the sun's cosmic rays. You gain 200 science. That's really helpful, guys. Thank you. Lunar Orbit Anniversary. A set of stamps commemorating the anniversary of your agency's successful orbiting the moon has proved extremely popular, generating additional revenue. Thank you. Budget review. Nice. There we go. We made it to 953, gaining 131,000 per month. Medium launch pad research complete. Okay, I can now get that thing built. It's going to take me another couple of months. 6 months to be exact. And there needs to be room for this. Ideally, I would put that relatively close to the vehicle building, which means 2% minus for vehicle building time. You just really don't want to put this next to the science lab here, because it's going to cause, I don't know, excessive noise for the scientists. They don't like it. It's going to cost me 1,800. Jesus. This is better then. 525 only. Still, that 6-month build time is going to set me back quite a bit. That means that the Paradiso, the satellite imaging project, is just going to sit there in the vehicle assembly building for 3 months, waiting for a launch pad to get completed. Lovely. I currently don't have a lot of research. Let's see what the next phase of the operation should be. This is going to give me a flat research bonus. Astronaut training facility. Allows the hiring of astronauts. What mission would I want to do next? Because if I'm going to go for a couple of flybys, I still don't need humans. I don't need astronauts. At this point, I still don't need astronauts if I'm just going to go for flybys. So I'm not really likely to go for astronaut buildings just yet. Unavailable? Curious. Oh, derp. I don't have this yet. The spacecraft assembly building. Let's just go for the research expansion. Because a flat research bonus a month is going to stack up later on. Nice. The Paradiso is complete. I just need a way to send that up into orbit. And I can't. Suboptimal launch windows become optimal launch windows. Yeah, that's great. I just... I need a platform. Yeah, no platform. There we go. So that's just going to sit there. Oh, we do have a new mission or two. Ionospheric measurements and solar wind monitoring. Both are considered challenging. Means that I get 1 less turn for each task. Plus 25 rewards for mission success, which means not 750. What is that? About 600 research. 625. That's nice. It's a mission that only lasts 1 month. It doesn't take much longer than that. Let's plan the mission. Build the payload. Since I have less time, I will go for the more expensive one at 142. Build it. Go. Next month. Okay, that's the payload completed. Now I just need something to send that up into space. Launch reliability minus 10%. Vehicle build cost has been reduced though. So that means that a delta might be interesting in this case. Let's see, 21, 33, 21, 24, 31. But a delta... How much is this research worth to me? The Able, 83% launch reliability. Let's go with that. And then the booster phase. Well, Jupiter's really the only option that I have. The other one still needs that better launch platform. And the launch reliability is not really getting above. The pricing is. So the Jupiter is going to have to be the booster stage. Build it. 6 months time to build. Ouch. Next month. Upcoming International Geophysical Year. I have 18 months to complete the mission. The medium launch pad is complete, so I can now get that mission underway. View the plan, set the launch date. I have a 5% research bonus on a 1800 flat reward. So going for, let's say, November or even December means that it's 5 months from now, but I've got a 25% bonus. If it fails, I'm going to be in trouble. If it succeeds, I get 2250 research. Over 6 months, so it is divided. Let's do it. Go to solar system. Research lab complete, it's near enough. I can get this part removed. Clear this blocker. That should be enough part or enough space for the next phase of the research lab. Okay, base, build, research lab extension, oh sorry, expansion. Don't put it next to a launch pad. Put it over here. Plus 10% research a month and minus 2% payload build cost. Done. Pretty expensive, but I'll believe that it will be worth it in the long run. The rocket test pad is there to improve the launch reliability as opposed to the science boost that I'm currently getting. I'm not going to build this because I don't really feel that I'll be needing it, especially with the Delta providing me a lot of reliability. Okay, what is going to be the next phase? I could get a PR office, unlocks training support, so I can get more support for a mission, get my support up faster, and that increases the amount of funds that I get per month. Mission control expansion, get an additional mission slot. Vehicle assembly building, VAB, minus 10% vehicle build time. Not bad. And this allows for another research lab expansion. No. Let's go for the next phase of the mission, the Mars flyby. It's going to take a while. It's 1500 research that we need to get that thing done. Next month. What are the Chinese doing? Are the Chinese... They're launching something. What are they launching? Most recent milestone? I think they just did a cheap launch for something. Yeah, probably just another test launch. Okay, I still have a slot for an active mission, right? No, I don't, because I'm still... Yeah, I'm prepping this one. And this one is being built. Look at this. I'm going to be launching in 2 months. The Japanese in 9 months. Let's see if I can get that thing done. Nice, thank you very much. Research lab expansion is complete. So I now get 176 research a month. Come on. Ionospheric measurement complete. We now need to schedule a launch date. Optimal and suboptimal launch windows are reversed. Mission training bonuses increased by 100%. So I get a huge amount of research from this one, right? Ah, satellite imaging. We're going to launch this one. Here we go. 2,250 researchers on the line. Weather conditions. It's raining. Oof. I'm not too optimistic about this. No, I'll reschedule that. Reschedule to 1 month. January. I don't want to get too close to the Japanese, but that should be possible. Alright, I also need to find a launch window for the ionospheric measurements. And I get maximum training bonus of 50%. That's because the training bonuses got improved. So that would mean I get 750 science reward, but the launch day would be 5 months from now. Here, June. May is not great. June. 750 research. No, I'll take April, because it frees up another mission slot. Let's go. Next month. Budget review. Well, not much has happened. So we're going to accept and continue. And now the satellite imaging is ready for launch again, provided that the weather holds up. If I can get this mission completed, I'll get another 750,000. Looks like the skies are clear. The vehicle is ready, the Paradiso. Now, can we get it into space safely? What's the reliability? Okay, this should be good enough. 77% launch reliability. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. This thing better not blow up, because then I'll miss that 750k bonus. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't fail me now. Quinn sounds concerned about the launch. Yes, 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 look at that. 10% payload reliability. That's really good. We get a boost for the Delta and for the other Delta, but only 1%. Okay, satellite imaging. Extending instruments. Now we need to get into orbit. Okay, plenty to do here. I need to get, ideally, 8 comms, 6 data, and 4 navigation. That is a substantial amount of work. 4 turns, 3 commands per turn. What can I transmute? I can get 3 comms for 3 data and 2 nav. If I do this twice, I'll be able to fulfill these 2 objectives. So I'll need to do this one twice and then this one once. That's 1. That's the signal return test. Yep, that one succeeded. Just about. And the next phase, external sensor alignment. Successful. Okay, so that's half. Half of the secondary objective, the bonus objective. I need to do that again. So I need to do this one again. And then I can do that one. And then I can do this one again. Confirm. Successful. Signal return test. Next. Sensor alignment. Yes, we got one. 98%. That's going to give me a nice buff. That is an additional nav data. And then another signal return test, which also goes through. Very good. Very good. Okay, the next phase. I need to still get 6 more comms. I could sacrifice 1 in order to get this, but I still need to get a data. Recording a video with a baby in the room is tricky, let me tell you that much. Now, back to the mission. I still have 2 turns. If I do this and recharge 1, then I'll be able to get up to 6. I'll be at 4, and I'll be at 8. Then I can sacrifice 1 data and 1 nav, if I'm not mistaken. No, I cannot sacrifice 1 nav. Hold on. Just doing this 3 times will also be able to do it. I think that's the safer way. If the payload is proving to be reliable. Which it is. Signal return test complete. Next. Oh, just about. Not by much, but enough. That means for the last phase of the operation, I just need to get 1 of these and 1 power. Yeah, that should do it. Yep, that should do it. That's all the bonus objectives complete. That's 50% bonus reward. Alright, unfortunately I had to cut out part of the video because this is the exact moment that Quinn decided to start acting up. Anyway, the mission is a complete success. We gain 800 support, which probably immediately pushes me to the next tier of support. And I get 563 research for 6 months. Plus my already base 176, that is going to allow me to get some research done very, very quickly. On top of that, I got a milestone done. And I got there first. If I finish third or above milestones... finish third or above in 3 milestones in a row, I gain 1.5 million in support. This challenge is going to expire in 10 years. So I still have a lot of time to get a couple of milestone missions done. Now the milestone missions that are still available for Earth, I don't think I'm going to be very likely to get there fast because of the mission requirements. This one I got first, but this one doesn't count because this one just completed the other challenge of milestones. Humans in space, they're already working on it, they're already launching. Even the Chinese have planned or have researched the mission, and I still have every stuff to go. Multi-crew orbits, orbital EVAs, commercial satellites. That is more likely to be my area of expertise. Except, though, for these two. Because that requires humans in space, which also requires an astronaut center, which I still don't have. So, the next phase for me is going to be focusing on Mars. Which I think the other guys haven't even gotten to yet. There is another... Oh, there's a request to go to Mars. Send a probe to orbit... Sorry, not to the Mars, to the Moon. Send a probe to orbit the Moon and photograph its far side, the hemisphere facing away from Earth. That even gets me a reputation boost with the Chinese. It also gets me a bit of support and a decent amount of research. Micrometeorites is also for the Chinese, and same amounts of research and reputation. Not really that fascinating. What does Earth have? Solar wind monitoring, and yet another test sample launch. Meh. 250 is not that great anymore. It's a nice bit of buffing, but it's not that great. Okay, what's going to be next? Wait for this thing to complete in 1 month. And then start prepping the next mission. So right now I have no active missions, except for this one, which is preparing to launch in 3 months. Geophysical data acquired. We have gained 750,000 in cash, and we have gained another 200 support. I think that they're going to be very happy at my next budget review. A compelling fixture of Earth's night skies, Mars has inspired myth and speculation in equal measure. Sending a probe would yield unprecedented observational data, bringing humanity closer to the Red Planet than ever before. I need to get there. And by getting this part done, the research on Mars, I have also achieved the second phase, Era 2, human space exploration. Early satellites circle the Earth. The world below is increasingly captivated by the idea of space exploration. Can humans truly survive the rigors of outer space? And could we even set foot on another planet? I have now unlocked the inner planets. The inner planets are Venus and Mercury. And I believe Mars as well. Now the Mars missions, they are numerous. You got quite a few. We have the Mars flyby, and this is the one that I want to go for next. Nobody is working on this yet, and that's because there are some serious research requirements. I need the Mariner 1, and I also need some serious upgrades when it comes to requirements for vehicles. Fortunately, I get a buff, and that is because I got the mission done. I got the milestone. So research cost for vehicles is reduced by 25% for 5 months. That's really potent. It's going to allow me to get a whole bunch of research done. First, though, I need to get the contractors done, and then start looking at the next phase of the operation. But this used to be an expensive research. Not so much anymore, relative to the amount of research that I'm getting. So let's get that thing done. And as for another mission, I cannot really plan the flyby yet, because I simply don't have the parts. I would need this one. 2,000 research. No, I think I have to use that bonus that I have right now. And just research as many vehicles as I can before the bonus runs out. The 25% bonus research. So that would mean going for some other missions first. Maybe some request missions. Just to get a bit of support, a bit of science. Oh, Earth Oceans. Researchers have designed a basic Earth orbiting satellite to measure ocean's salinity. Experimental fuel. Plus 25 research for the mission success, but less launch reliability by 25%. Oof. Lots of research to be had, though. Let's plan that one. I'm once again going to try and go for the more expensive one, because I want to get the bonuses. So we're going to get that payload built in 3 months. And this is also where I'm going to leave you. Next episode, we're going to try to get to Mars. But it's going to take a bunch of research and a bunch of time. So join me next week, as I'm going to be continuing the Mars exploration, or at least the Mars Horizon playthrough, and trying to get to Mars. Thank you for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week for the next episode.